Welcome back, guys. It's been a minute. Listen, your girl has been booked and busy and doing everything that she's supposed to do, but we are back on, guys, and we're back like we never left before. You know, your girl started a business, and we're going to get into all of that later, but I just want to take some time to catch up with y'all, give y'all a little bit of, what's been going on in my life. And we are here back, ready to be consistent and do these daily vlogs, weekly vlogs, vacation vlogs. We're here to let you in on your girl Dave, aka Evud's life. That's what we're here to do. I just really want to say that I appreciate everybody who has supported me along the way, who has really been a part of my journey, who has definitely pumped me up, encouraged me, whether it's been through text message, phone, hug, kiss, all of that. I am just very grateful for you all. If you know who you are, thank you. We are in for a ride, I tell you. Okay, this has not been a easy year, but it's been fun. I've been grateful. God has blessed me, continuing to bless me, and we are about to take over. This is it. Not take over, let me not say that, but we are definitely about to go on a journey together. And again, I'm just thanking everybody for their consistency in my life and just being a part of my journey, and just looking at the vision without having a picture to look at. And so thank you guys again. It's been a minute, and we're here to grow this channel. We're here to grow this community, and I just want to make sure that I'm here to give you some authentic content and just give you everything that I would want to see from a vlogger, from a business owner. All right, y'all, so let's hop right on in. Today is August the 7th, and today has been a day, but it has not been a bad day. We're about to get ready to cook some dinner for Maury and I, and we'll go ahead and get into a couple of things. But if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. I know that sounds so cliche, but listen, the community is great over here. It's supportive, it's loving, it's blessed, it's everything you want it to be within a sisterhood. So go ahead and consider subscribing. Put the notification bell on so that you can get notified whenever we drop new videos, new content. We definitely appreciate that over here. It's not taken for granted. So anyways, I went ahead and tied my hair back. I'm going to go ahead and cook a little bit of, something for dinner really quick. But let me go ahead and while I'm doing that, introduce some of you guys to myself and to what we have going on over here in this community. My name is Dave. I am born and raised here in Los Angeles, California. And I have started a community, eco-based, health-based candle company that is going to be fueling financial literacy into all lives. At first we were focused on youth, but now I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and focus on everybody, simply because it's needed. It's needed in all of our communities. And I have a finance background of 20 plus years, so we want to use that experience to go ahead and provide the knowledge and the tools to people who are open to receiving it. I think that finances overall is a very, very touchy topic to dive into. And when you start talking about finances, everybody's booty cheeks clenches up. It's like nobody wants to talk about it, but we are here to talk about it. We want to make sure that everybody hits their financial goals, whatever they may be. And there's some tools and tips to get you along the way, and I don't mind sharing my knowledge, and letting people know that, hey, talking about finances with your family, your spouse, your friends is okay. Nobody's better than anybody else, but we also just want to promote that, having a healthy financial life is great, whether it be wealthy, whether it be fair, check to check. Everybody's financial situation is not going to be the same. So No need for comparison. And the way that our brand wants to incorporate financial literacy is through our candle products. I am a candle lover, always have been. I think I got my candle loving experience from my mother. She used to always burn candles while doing hair at her kitchen-based, home-based business, and it was always fascinating to me to be able to go ahead and dig through the wax and have the wax drip down my hand. And I think over the years, you know, you have companies like Bath and Body Works who have, you know, created all different types of scents. I mean, I could go way back, and we started with Glade candles, right? Glade came out with some of the best candles. Then I think it was the Yankee candle wave, and then Bath and Body Works has taken over. Now even Trader Joe's, which is my all-time favorite, and if you know me, you know that I love Trader Joe's, has candles. And it's just a love language. Candles is a love language. And so I just feel like I want to use that to grasp the attention from certain people to go ahead and support the brand. As long as you support the brand, I'll be able to give my tidbits and tools and essentials for free, right? It's just you support me and I'll be able to support the community. So we intend on having some retail partnerships, some, what else? Retail. We want to do wholesale. I even want to tap into the real estate market as far as partnering with leasing agents to go ahead and put some of the products into the model residents or homes or units. We want to get with some real estate agents to maybe put it into their welcoming packages for families or people who have just closed on their home. We want to kind of do this, but in a good way, right? An ultimate goal for a big partnership would ultimately be Target. We'll go to Target one day and go ahead and scour the shelves and see that they do not keep their candle collection full, especially at the one by my house. It's never full. It's always just skimpy. It's never, you know, it's never given what it's supposed to give. So we'll go visit that one day. But ultimately, you know, I want to be able to hit all platforms with what I have going on because, you know, I heard something the other day, and it was from an investor, and he said that the only companies that he wants to invest in are companies that are scalable. And when I looked up to see how Evuad Essentials could be scalable, it really came up on one thing, just to make sure that the demand is there, the supply is there, and that it's able to get out to people's hands quickly. And it has to definitely stay on trend, stay on topic. So that's what we plan to do. You know, I've already decided to not pour my own candles for several reasons. Number one being liability reasons. Number two being that, you know, if I want to continue to create content and do the things I want to do in the community, I don't have time to do it. So we've decided to partner with a local partner who has been around for years, and they do really well at what they do. So that's what we decided. But ultimately, you know, I also want to advocate for small businesses overall. I think that, you know, jumping out there as far as like how I did, leaving a job in a great position to go ahead and start my own thing was very scary, but it was very needed. You know, I've always imagined having my own business, but I never imagined doing it in the way in which I did. It was very planned. It wasn't, you know, like I just jumped up one day. It hit me one day, August, I believe 2023, like a ton of bricks. I was sitting at my desk, and I believe it was God speaking to me like, you need to go. You need to go. You need to go ahead and leave this job. It's not serving you anymore. Although you're making good money, you're building great relationships, but I think you need to turn that same energy into doing something for yourself. And I listened. And although it wasn't the popular opinion of everybody, but I had to do what was best for myself. And choosing and betting on myself was one of the best things that I did. I laughed because I would always say like, hey, I'm just going to be out of work for 6 to 8 months. And here it is, the 8 month that I'm not thinking about going back to the corporate scene at all. But who knows? I may go back to the corporate scene, but it may be me putting my candles and my products into corporate spaces. So I don't know. But that is, you know, that's a avenue to tap into. So that's what we have going on. As far as, you know, personal life, I have a daughter, Amore, that's 6 years old, and she's growing and flourishing every day. She's going to the first grade come next week, August 12th, which is also my dad's birthday. And we're excited. You know, she has some things coming up for school that, you know, she's super excited about. She's still swimming, trying to go ahead and eventually make the synchronized swimming team so she can very much so one day be in the Olympics. So that's what we have going on. But you know what I really wanted to do is come on here and just give you guys a little bit of a life update to let you know where we've been, what we've been doing, take you along on some journeys with me, as far as, you know, trying to pave my way and mark my carbon footprint here in this huge city, but ultimately, you know, maybe other cities as well eventually. But I also just want to create a community here where we can talk, we can chat, we can share experiences from fellow either vloggers or small business owners, women to women. I just want to be able to create that community where people can come and watch good content without having to feel like they just need to buy something, or, you know, we're just here to support one another. And that's all this is going to be, is a support community. You know, I wouldn't say necessarily cry on each other's shoulders, but let's, you know, dialogue. Let's get in the comments. Let's, you know, follow each other's, you know, journeys and support missions and all of that. I'm rambling here, but you get the point. That's what we want to do. And I'm here to, you know, I've had a conversation with myself, and I was just like, you know, I need to get back into my vlogging because my camera's just sitting here. It's just sitting here not doing anything. So that's what we're committed to do. As far as, you know, a posting schedule, we haven't come up with that yet, but whenever I do come up with one, I definitely will stick to it. I am a person of my word, and I don't want to let you guys down, but ultimately I don't want to let myself down. This is something that I like to do. When I was doing it before, I was great at it. So I need to go ahead and put that little fear of, you know, filming outside around people, bump that. We filming. It's up. It's up and it's stuck. So you guys pray for me, and, you know, keep me in your thoughts. And you know, again, I just want to be here as a support system to everybody else as you guys support me. And we go ahead and go on this journey together. Good morning, and we're back. It's Thursday. We got a lot to do today. We are going to be doing some inventory. We are going to be shooting some content. I'm going to go over some of my little hacks that I found as being a content creator, or somebody who needs to have certain looks but doesn't want to necessarily super commit to them but have them for a little while. So I want to go over that with you guys. And then we are going Okay, so before I do anything, I definitely have to get my to-do list together so that way I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing when I leave the house. As an entrepreneur, I feel like I do not want to be in the streets all day long. I really want to be moving intentionally and strategically. So today we're going to go to the bank. We need to stop by the post office. I need to see about getting these labels for the candle vessels. And by the way, if you have not seen what our candle vessels look like, here's one that's like lit right now, but it is made with 100% hydro stone. So when you ready to light this bad boy, you can touch it without having to burn your hands. It's going to be very heat resistant. The lid that it comes with, you can set the candle vessel on top of the lid. You can snuff the candle with the candle lid. So it's going to be very, very useful, and I'm very proud of the product. We also want to make sure that we follow the candle instructions that the candle is going to come with. These are some of our candle instruction cards that I've gotten recently, and they're on some very, very luxurious paper. But when they come, they're going to come on some nice tags like this. So you'll be able to use that and go ahead and look at the instructions on how to properly burn a candle. And I think a lot of people misconstrue how to burn candles properly, and that's why I'm always advocating to buy more than one, simply because when this has reached its capacity of burn time, which is typically between 2 and 4 hours, once your candle is liquid or fluided on top, you need to burn it out and light you another one, because you want to preserve your candles. I know that people are used to buying cheaper candles. These candles won't necessarily be cheap, but they won't just be the most expensive, but you want to preserve it. If you are into minimalistic luxury and you want nice things, this is going to be it, but you need to preserve it. So making sure that you burn it properly is going to be essential. Once your room is filled with scent, put it out. Put it out. I know it's a vibe, you can light another one. Another thing that we'll have to offer are these diffuser stones. So what happens is you have to take this stone, put a little couple drops of essential oil on top, and it will actually naturally just exude the essential oil throughout your space. They are made for smaller spaces, so it's going to be in your office like this, or your closet, your pantry, your desk, your maybe your kitchen counter. But it's made for small spaces. It's not to be posted and expected to do. You need to do a couple of these if you wanted to do for your whole home, depending on how big your homes are. So we're going to have some really natural essentials and ways for you to get that nice luxurious feel and smell in your home with the Evuad Essential products. And I'm very, very proud of them. Like, I've worked really hard, I worked really hard to, curate some of these things. I've done a lot of research. And that's another thing I wanted to point on. Like, as far as I've been working on this project for a really long time, in my eyes. I could have honestly hit the market with some candles and ran with it, and but it wouldn't have had the thought process behind it. It wouldn't have had a movement of meaning. And so this is what I've been really working towards, is having a brand that when candles are not necessarily in season, like in the summertime and whatnot, what is going to drive the brand, right? What is going to make sure that these things are still being talked about and bought and sought out during the times when they're not in season. So that's what we've been working on. October is going to be a huge month for us. We want to really highlight that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer in my family is huge. We have a couple of breast cancer survivors, in which we thank God for. It's also Positive Attitude Month. It's also National Small Black Women's Business Month. It's also Personal Development and Learning Month. So we're going to be highlighting all of that and celebrating that in the month of October, which is our launch month. I am just very, very excited. I'm blessed. I'm moved. I'm motivated to just keep going and really put forth this mission that this is going to get done. And I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I think that this is what I've been working towards my whole career, even in finance, working towards this moment to now turn that table to whereas I had a client in front of me and I'm guiding them, and I'm now being the one being guided and moved. So I really, again, want to thank everybody for their support, their time, and for just the way in which everybody has supported me. I believe in us, and I believe as a community we could do really, really big things. Hey y'all, happy Monday. As you can see, I'm in rare form. I'm here in my sister's home salon. As you can see, shout out to Coco's Creations. We're about to get glammed up, go shoot some content, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Stay tuned.